You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
I figured I had to do something to make up for yesterday's fuckery, absolutely blasting my schedule apart. So, yeah, 2 streams in one day, and I swore I would do some college basketball, and we're doing women's college basketball. Baylor Bears versus, who the hell are they playing? Oh gosh, the Virginia Tech Hokies. I remember them. We got to see them, I think, at least once or twice last year. And yeah, welcome back to all of us. Hello again, Luke, True North, William. I even saw Kung Fu Wombat in here recently. As far as this stream, Angie got fed, so I don't think she gives a rat's ass what I do at this point, as long as, you know, I don't make too much noise and I don't bring in Monty. Of course that's going to happen, because, you know, what kind of stream would it be if we didn't bring in the cats for extra, you know, points with the audience? However, that's not all that we are doing, because, you know, once again, trying to make up for yesterday's schedule snafu. I also did put together a bingo card for today. Feel free to play if you like. I'm going to pin it at the top because I can actually pin things again. I'm so glad that that functionality is back. Oh, and I remember her from last year, Georgia Amore from Virginia Tech. We're about 4.5 minutes away from tip-off in that game, and I was kind of counting on the previous game going long, so I added that space. However, to make up for that, if you are going to play, Kevin Durant was actually at the previous game for the women's teams of Texas and Alabama. So I'm more than willing to check off former players watching the game for that, just to get things going on the right foot. Is there already an unavailable video? You're kidding me. After all this time, I thought we were done with the unavailable videos on YouTube, but... Alright, Luke, I've got you down for card 15. Thank you. Yep, I've got to be honest, not quite sure what to expect. I know Baylor is... in recent history, a repeat champion, but ever since she who shall not be named left, went to LSU, they haven't really gotten back into the title picture. And Virginia Tech is trying to build on its Sweet 16 appearance from last year, apparently. I didn't exactly remember that. I got reminded when I was reading a couple preview articles. So... I'm interested. I'm down. I'm ready to see what these two can throw at us. I did have a good time with the previous game. The amount of physicality that those teams were throwing at each other, it caught me off guard. I gotta admit. Okay, not sure what I just closed, but I'm sure it's important, and I will regret it later. I already do. Fantastic. Let's go down the score just a little bit, because wow. Our only real upset that we've got brewing so far is Clemson leading Baylor in men's college basketball. Second round action is 61-55 with under 4 minutes to go in the game. Logan's got card number 4. Thank you, Logan. All right. They're getting the arrival and the autograph signings and all that. Not as many as I think Caitlin Clark would get, but still some fans. All right, Baylor knocked out Vanderbilt, and Virginia Tech took care of Marshall in order to get here. Oh yeah, and Virginia Tech also lost one of their star players, and her career is done to a severe injury. So this is going to be interesting. And because it's the only thing I have to drink left in the house, tonight's stream is brought to you by a short-time sponsor of the show, Dr. Lou. It's not a real doctor, but it is a real Lou. Oh, we got Jada Walker, Blackwell, Sarah Andrews, Dariana Lopage Buggs, and Bella Fauntleroy. Meanwhile, Clara Strack, Olivia Summel, Kayla King, Matilda Eck, and of course, Amore going to be starting for the Hokies. I'm seeing a decent amount of the crimson or maroon and orange, whatever the Hokies colors are. Oh. True North, the answer is always whatever the choice besides Dr. Phil is. And in that case, it's Dr. Lou. Oh my god, they're playing at home. You hear how much noise Baylor just scored, and the place is a pin drop at this moment. Holy shit. Steal right off the bat. Fast break. The layup does not land, however, and rebound by the Hokies. Amore racing back down the court, teases the three, throws it down to the baseline, gets it right back in short order. Makes one tease to the forward. Ducks back at the midcourt. Finally down to the baseline. Twisting around. Great job in the paint by number 11, Matilda Eck. And a quick three for Baylor goes nowhere. We are currently tied 2-2. Yeah, I'm a little behind. Things got a little bit fast, but Amore makes a shot and a block. And the pass, unfortunately, is too far on the fast break. Turnover, it is. All right, so we can mark off fast break, I think. And, Oh, that's all so far, I think. Yeah, he was. He was also, holy crap. Wait a minute, what the hell happened? Was that an actual traveling call? Holy crap, we had an actual traveling here in the first quarter. Mark it off on your cards. Damn. Backing up to the three-point line, and it misses completely. Oh my goodness. They they are just blasting the Baylor fans out of the building with their volume. And we can kind of see a little section of them here in the broadcast too. They're overwhelmed, and Amor gets the ball just ripped away from her. No foul. Things will continue. She rushes back to play defense as well. Meanwhile, it gets thrown up high over everybody's head. I can't even see who the hell that was supposed to be. As a number I do not have on my damn. Oh, that's an 11. I'm getting old. That's Jada Walker. And oh, we've got an actual trip to the line. A first foul on, well, pretty much Baylor is the away team, but yeah, we'll match it up. And a rebound by Virginia Tech. They grab it again. Amore will challenge the inside and draw the foul. I think that's Jada Walker. I think we could probably create something for the corners. Let me see. Meanwhile, Amor misses one for three. How about this? We get the corners if both teams score above 55. Because right now, they're both having a rough time scoring. Even though Baylor is taking a quick lead, it has taken a few minutes for them just to get to 7 points. Once again, Amore having to do everything. Ball gets knocked away from her. And a foul called on Walker. Oh, she walks away just so that she keeps herself from saying something she might regret in front of the refs. Probably a good decision on her part. Oh, come on. That's her second foul. The coach is getting real close to saying something she will regret. Oh boy. Holy crap. Baylor is already up to 3 fouls, and 2 of them are on Jada Walker. Apparently he's one of their better players. We are in for a game, folks. We got a Piston side at Strap, who gets and one. Getting physical in the paint. Clara Strap gets Baylor up to their 4th foul and completes the 3-point play. So, hey, mark off 3-point play on your cards if you have it. And a big blow by Baylor gets them right back up to a 3-point lead. All right, under 6 minutes to go now. Amor is weaving, looking for the perfect place to shoot. Unfortunately, that 3-pointer is off the back of the iron, rebounded by Baylor, wrestling up the far side of the court. Initial block taken. Now go back inside, jump upper from mid-range. Baylor breaks 10 first before Virginia Tech, 11-6. Oh, yeah. For that, coach was very, very angry. I'm surprised that the head referee kept her cool for as long as she did. Meanwhile, they just let one player shoot unguarded from mid-range. complete disrespect. As Olivia Sumil. And then there was a big collision between Bugs and Eck. Hope they're both okay. Wait a minute. I'm not sure what happened, but I think it was just a turnover for, yeah, not an official personal foul, but it is now Virginia Tech ball. All right, Amora getting closely guarded. She will drive in, jump back to mid-range, throw it up to Sommelier. Strap working inside, and she does it again. 2 straight plays to the inside to Clara Strack. Gets the points and the foul. And Elizabeth Kitley is cheering her teammates on from courtside. Woo. Okay, we have got one hell of a start to this game. I am pumped. Meantime, over on the men's side, under a minute to go in Clemson Baylor, and Clemson is still holding on by 4. Baylor is at the free throw line currently. UConn is stomping Northwestern into the ground 18-4, and they're not even halfway through the first half. Ow. I mean, let's hope that whatever UConn does to Northwestern, it's not as bad as what Purdue did to Utah State today, or what Duke did to James Madison. That was probably worse. But, damn. Friggin' Houston, you couldn't let me have one completely ridiculous 16 seed take it all. Oh, nah, that would have been too much. I wonder how many timeouts they're going to be taking over in Clemson Baylor before that one ends. Okay. Not sure how the hell we managed to beat the Winnipeg Jets 3-0. I know Ovi got 2 goals. I think John Carlson got the other 1 for us. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Hey, can't we just let the season end? And of course, the Red Wings lost to the Preds yesterday. Meanwhile, the Maple Leafs are down 2-1 to the Hurricanes with 11:09 to go in that game. And the Flyers are losing to the Panthers 3-0 as well. However, Senators are tied up with the Oilers. If there is ever a time for Ottawa to make a statement, this is the time. And that statement is, if we can beat these guys, surely you can. Well, at least Dallas is keeping their dignity just a little bit, and they lead the Coyotes by 1 in the first. Oh, that is a lot of maroon and orange. Whew. Oh boy, this is going to be one of those playing the interview over the game footage things. Oh yeah. Honestly, NCAA, like I said, because of the technical disasters that derailed yesterday's stream, I thought I'm going to make it up to people. Meanwhile, Virginia Tech has completed another 3-point play from Clara Strapp. And now Baylor trying to make some noise over on the offensive side. And a great job driving in, but only gets the shot underneath the rim. I think there's going to be a foul coming on Virginia Tech on that collision. But it is a floor foul, so they won't be going to the line. Big cheers coming up from the entire crowd as Kidney is out on the court. Yeah, they have to inbound from under the rim, and they get the shot right under the rim on a quick entry. All right, come on, Senators. 8 minutes to go until glory. You can manage this. The passing, a handoff, Strap trying to stop it in mid-range, has to reverse back behind. Finds some help underneath, but they cannot gather the rebound. Number 44, Dreuna Edwards, getting it for Baylor there. And now the Bears looking for an entry into the lane. Gittenbeek gets it back around to Edwards, who will hand it off to Sarah Andrews. Her shot goes absolutely nowhere. Edwards trying under, and I think she, drew herself a shooting foul. It's the Hokies' second foul of the first quarter. So, yeah, we could be seeing some people go away early in this game, and a lot of bench depth to be exploited. First shot by Edwards does not go. And both free throws have been missed. Mark it off on your cards, folks. Both free throws missed. All right, Georgia Moore. Ball finally goes into Strap, and she does it again from in the paint. Wow, she's got 8 of the 13 points by the Hokies so far tonight. Edwards will throw it back out to Little Bit Bugs, and the shot does not fall from close range. Back go the Hokies. And that is Wenzel gets the bounce pass to Moore. Hasn't figured out where she wants to go yet. She'll use a little bit of a distraction. The three-pointer goes off the rim, rescued, but right into the midst of a Baylor player. Charging down the court they go. And that three-pointer for Gittenbeek is off the back of the rim. Down come the Hokies again. A pull-up from Wenzel in mid-range. Goes nowhere, but Strap will try again. And neither of them are able to get the extra rebound. Here comes Baylor again. All right, from Gittenbeek to Edwards, around to Fauntleroy. Edwards all the way out. Damn. Okay. And then we have another foul, I think. I know I missed one foul on Virginia Tech, but... Oh. Damn, Virginia Tech did screw it up. They just turned the ball over with a pointless foul. All right. Well, nice job, Virginia Tech. I think the strategy of get Baylor into the bonus and then not actually, not actually get any more fouls after that. It's a clever one, but I'm not sure how fruitful it will be. And just like that, Virginia Tech is already to 4 fouls. So this is something I'm starting to worry about, because I'm wondering how the bench depth will compare now that we're starting to see foul trouble emerge. Gittenbeek with a great bit of speed curving around the paint to get the layup. All right. And the Devils making up for a previous day by blanking the Islanders 4-0. A strap three-pointer is off the back of the iron. Baylor trying to race down. And now, wow. And just like that, Baylor gets the bonus and are shooting 2. So we can check off both home team and away team getting the bonus in the first half. I thought there'd be some modicum of restraint, but no. Now they bring up Kim Mulkey, noting that it is the only player on the team that was recruited by her that's left is Sarah Andrews. So can't wait to see what we learn about Miss Mulkey in the years. Meanwhile, we have Georgia Moore reversing field and shaking the defender loose for a quick 2. Gittenbeek guarded by Amore. Here's Andrews trying to speed her way in. Pull up inside the foul line. It does not fall, however. Rebound by Karis Baker. We're thrown ahead from Wenzel to Amore. She's got Blackwell guarding her. Handed off to Gittenbeek. And Andrews to... Oh my God, a great dish to the outside, but the 3 is a little too short. Off the rim it goes, and Gittenbeek is on the rebound. Officially under 25 seconds to go. Andrews will hold it at the line for a little while. Giannis already has a double-double, 16 points, 16 rebounds against the Thunder. And they draw another foul in the lane. Damn. Looked like it was a strong start for Virginia Tech. They were keeping even with Baylor, and now it feels like Baylor is just starting to grind it out a little bit more. And oh God. Fantastic. Just what any start to the baseball season needs is news about an effort to oust the head of the player, to oust people in the Players Association. Meanwhile, Blackwell has missed her first foul shot, and the noise is coming up again. She will drain the second one with no problem. Baylor now leads by 6. All right, inbound to Amore, who races up the court before anyone can trap her. And she underhands it in, attacking the rim. Gets the foul. Oh, wow. All right, let's check off some things. We can definitely check off home crowd hates the call for every foul that's been called on Virginia Tech lately. We can check off ugly shots still count for that diving underhander that Amore just made, as well as off balance. Final shot by Baylor doesn't land. But, oh, wow. I don't even care that they're still down by 3. Virginia Tech. Oh, Georgia Amore getting a foul and the 2. Keeping the Hokies within range here in the end of the first quarter. All right. Oh, goodness. I the This is going to be very, very interesting. I mean, I am wondering exactly how, what the, if we're going to learn anything new, uh, two, how much of this is going to be Shohei speaking, or if he's going to like leave it up to somebody else, because this might be, I'm not sure how fluent he is in both languages, but sometimes I have to imagine it can be easier to speak with the language you grew up in rather than the language you acquired. And for a subject like this, I'm wondering if this is a moment where he might decide to be very careful about how he chooses his words. Will there be questions allowed? Will it just be he reads a statement and then says thank you, or will things be curated? That's another thing I wonder about. Meanwhile, the Bucks are starting to pull away from the Thunder. Let me see about these scores. Okay, you're not kidding. 5:29 to go in the third by the counter I have, and the Bucks lead by 17, 68 to 51. Warriors, meanwhile, have a slim lead over the Timberwolves. A little over halfway to go in the third, 63 to 57. '76ers, meanwhile, once again without Embiid, I remind you, dunked on the Clippers 121 to 107, and the Cavalier got upset by the Heat 121 to 84. Huh. Logan, that's not good. I mean, I think through every game of basketball I ever played through years of gym class and playgrounds, I maybe scored four points total. I was very bad. So, yeah, that's not good for the Thunder. Oh, Thomas. Thomas, I mean, it's always, a laugh and a half when it comes to college basketball. Wow, honestly, when you said that, William, my mind didn't even read the word first. I thought you were just being like bitterly sarcastic as Baylor loses the ball out of bounds. So unfortunate bounce on that pass. And then Gieterbeek will challenge Amore at the line. Go back to meet her at the arc. Amore, and she got the space from Gieterbeek and throws down a three to tie it. Gieterbeek, meanwhile, will try to respond with her own three, and it's not only an air ball, but the second attempt off the rebound was stuffed. And now we have one swatted out of the air on the other end. Baylor trying to get their mojo back. Blackwell will try one from 3 points. It won't fall for her. Karis Baker on the rebound will hand it to Amore. Kayla King looking for mid-range. I think she meant to throw it to somebody else and then just gave it away. They wanted an offensive. Oh my goodness. They actually waved off the basket there. Holy crap. Offensive foul on Bugs for the Baylor Bears. Oh man. Oh, that coach is angry. So angry. Amore will go. We thought we had a second chance with that. Meanwhile, they screw it up and get a foul of their own, going for the rebound. I think that might be on Strap. And she's done so well for them tonight, they cannot afford to lose her to foul trouble. All right, here comes Andrews going across court, three-pointer, and it misfires. Oh, I'm sorry, that foul was on Eck. I got very confused. Her three-point attempt off the front of the rim. A couple players collide for deciding who's going to get the rebound. Andrews will throw it back, and an actual traveling call. If I forgot to mark it before, yes, we got an actual traveling call in this game, Leif. We're getting all sorts of fun. And all the Hokies fans are proving that they know what the signal for traveling is. Fowler, meanwhile, bats that pass out of bounds. Still tied at 21, a slow grind to start the second quarter. And both teams ended up reaching the bonus in the first quarter and threw a lot more fouls than that. So I'm nervous about how physical this game could get. But hey, Karen's three-pointer is in, then out. Rim, backboard. Andrews runs the distance of the court, and at some point she got fouled. And Strap now has her second foul. All right. Here's Andrews. There's all the noise, and once again, Baylor not shooting well from the line so far this game. There are a lot of Hokies fans there, just so you know. And they've missed them both again. And Karen Baker getting the rebound, had to fight hard for it. Georgia Amore being guarded by Andrews. They will fling it around. Eck will get it back to her. Clear for Eck, and it's a little too far, however. They are just in position for the rebound. Get some good ball movement going, however, and Andrews will fake everybody out, leave a clean three open for her teammate, and it's no good. Damn. I mean, that's a... Oh, you got card 11. All right. Well, nobody has that one, and I will run down what we have checked off so far. So far, we've got former players watching the game. Both free throws missed. Both home and away team got the bonus in the first half. Ugly shots still count. Home crowd hates the call. Coach is angry. Three-point play, and fast break. All right. Walker is back in. Andrews, meanwhile, tries to find room at the baseline, and nobody challenges her for that three. Maybe someone should have. Sarah Andrews already in double digits, 10 points, 3 for 5 from the field. Amore looking for room, and there's just a whole traffic jam of people. Walker trying to get in and physical on her. That one's knocked down at the line by Giederbach, I think. Here's Walker, who's going to try to do her own magic. Throw it up once. Second shot rims out. Rebound by the Hokies. Kayla King getting in on the rebound there. right, 5:21 to go. Amor working from the top. I'm sorry, there's somebody different guarding her's name. I forgot. Meantime, somebody else finally gets the three. I think that was King. Kayla King getting the three. It's now tied at 24. Here's Andrews trying to look for some clarity. Will hand it off instead to one of her teammates. And Baylor gets the ball back because of a foul by King on the rebound. Okay. Damn. Virginia Tech up to 3 fouls. They don't want to get there first. Come on. Woo. All right. We are still tied, 24 to 24. What a game. All right, nearing the end of the third, Bucks still have a healthy lead over the Thunder, 74 to 60. And the Warriors have managed to widen the gap, 74-67. They now lead the Timberwolves in the third. Still got a long time until the Pacers and the Lakers play. I'm sure that you're feeling confident in MKI and the Lakers' chances for that game. Well, I'm thinking of such things. Let's get the box score up for this game. We got to have somebody who's inching close to a double-double. Yeah, no rush though, website. Take as long as you need. All right. So Andrews for Baylor is already at 10 points. She's also got 3 rebounds and 2 assists. So she's got a little bit more to go on that front. Right now, Edwards and Fauntleroy have 5 rebounds each. But Fauntleroy hasn't scored, and Edwards only has 3 points off the bench. So, you know, they've got a chance, but, you know, still working their way up right now. Meanwhile, Strack and Amor are leading scorers for the Hokies, 8 points each for them. But Strack is actually closer to double-double territory right now. She has 3 rebounds to Amor's 0. And meantime, all the bench players doing a lot of on-the-ground physical work, but no real scoring yet. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a ways to go before we can really check off any of the interesting scoring ones, but I have hope. I have hope. Let's see. Nobody's fouled out. No deep hurting. Graphics have been fine so far. I think it's because we're on ESPN and not one of like the lower like fractured tree and tiers of sites that are in place for these broadcasts. We're actually, you know, on the big one. And another quick score from in the paint puts Baylor right back on top. Amor being guarded by Andrews as she runs up the court. Solid pick for number 20. Can she do anything more? No, she'll have to throw it away, and it gets knocked into the back court. No, that got knocked away by another player. What? Why doesn't that? Okay, I know there's got to be a better explanation for why it's still a back court, even if the opposing team's player hit it into the back court. Good job, damn, finding a way to get that shot through 2 players. Edwards increases the lead to 4. And just like that, we have a quick foul against Baylor. Not sure who they're giving it to, but They are up to their second team foul. The Hokies will throw in from the sidelines. All right, Wenzel dribbling from the top. She'll hand it off to Amor, throw it to Eck. Everybody's getting guarded very, very close. All right, Baker has to. They're going to get a shot clock violation. Yep. Nobody was keeping track of the shot clock on that one, and we have a true blue shot clock violation, and I, for some reason, don't have that on this list. How can I do that? You know what? Because I forgot to do that, and that's such a simple thing we could get, I'm going to check off calling the shot. Yeah, this is looking a little bit dire right now for the Hokies. I mean, they're having to settle for roving double teams in order to try to handle Baylor. We do get a good rebound from Sumiel on that little possession. Amor spinning around. She turned around and then just slipped between two defenders who weren't paying attention. Gieterbach trying to race around to try to stifle the crowd because they got a big charge out of that play. Edwards changes directions real quick and finds all the room she needs against Sumiel. And welcome, Justin. It's a very close fought and now starting to get a very physical game between Baylor and Virginia Tech. We got Amor getting a nice convenient double team. They're trying to hand her off behind the line. She will back up meantime, and that three-pointer will have a little too much on it. We're about 2 minutes behind, in case you're wondering. It's 2:21 to go. Edwards drives in, finds a wall. They'll try to trade at their own, but too much on it from the Bears. Sumiel gets the rebound. Card number 2 is free. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Baker can't get a wide open three. And they do get a foul on the reach in from the defending. Oof. Hokies now up to their 4th team foul. And, yep, that is a definite what did I do from Wenzel of Virginia Tech. So if you have what I do, mark it off on your cards. And Andrews misses a shot. It has been constant misses from Baylor at the line, and it is a big part of why this game is still so close. Oh, damn, and the final has come in. Clemson has defeated Baylor in the men's tournament. This is another in-motion, off-balance shot from Amor. She's just trying to become the heart and soul of the team right now, and that's just not possible, especially when they can use that desperation and the willingness to overcommit to get easy three-pointers like they just did. Oh boy. Meanwhile, it's Bucks 82, Thunder 64 at the end of the third. We are still catching up in time. Baylor did get their 3rd foul of the quarter, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough to help the Hokies right now. Meanwhile, right into the photographers goes Eck in pursuit of the ball, so you can check off into the cheerleaders press crowd on your cards. Oh, Leif, we got off balance a while ago. Let's see what card you have, man. Meanwhile, we got a strip of the ball. They're trying to quickly set something up. However, cannot get the appropriate block for the three. They'll just have to settle for Wenzel rushing on the inside. And they get a jump ball for another turnover. An actual jump ball. Mark it off on your cards. Let me check your list real quick, Leif. We got a lot going on. Apologies for, having difficulties with the focus. Oh, yeah. Card 11. And ugly shots. Oh, yeah. Into the cheerleader. Ugly shot. Calling the shot. You got it. Diagonal. Top left to bottom right. And oh my goodness. Geitenbeek just turned it over again. That is also something that has kept this game much closer than one might think it should be. We got a bingo before the end of the first half. All right. Come on. Can we get two? We got to be able to get two. All right. 4.5 seconds to go. No matter what, this is probably going to be the end of the first half. Oh, they gave him another second. 5.4 now. Baylor will not pressure. They will crowd in and it's inches from glory. At least they had somebody with the presence of mind to rush up and try to get the rebound, but unfortunately, nothing doing. All right. Woo. Well, Baylor should be farther ahead than they are, but yeah, turnovers and some very lackluster free throw shooting has kept this lead down to where it is right now. 6 points at the half. Oh, everybody. Well, these two got the bonus in the first half, but yeah, technically no one did get the bonus in that quarter, but I'm not that specific. We haven't quite gotten a few inches from glory. If we get like a player accidentally stepping out or a three-pointer that gets changed to a 2 or something like that, then we'll get a few inches from glory. We still got to wait. We got another half of action still to go, and considering how wild and physical this game has been, we could probably get at least a few of these things. I would not be surprised if we end up getting a technical foul, maybe someone fouling out. Yeah, no one gets the bonus. That stays blank. I meant that as like a rare spot, like we have a completely clean game and no one ever gets to it, but that was not to be today, unfortunately. Well, meanwhile, free toys. Can't be beat. All right. We will take our little pause for the cause here. I'm pumped for the second half of this. It's going to be rough for the Hokies. They could very well be outmatched by Baylor, but Baylor is not doing themselves any favors. We will see which way it goes when we get back for the second half of Virginia Tech versus Baylor here on another Stupid Sports Show.
When you try should go. Lay me on the side of the road when you drive. Do you think everything is like the sky?
Well, folks, here we are. We are back. Third quarter is underway. And, yeah, we've had a quick 3 by Virginia Tech. Has gotten the crowd going. Baylor just pulled another 2 in the lane to get the lead back up to 5. But the madness is back, folks. And Virginia Tech only made 2 three-pointers, in the first half. They're going to try this one from range. That doesn't even fall. However, Eck doesn't get the... Somebody gets a foul. And it's going to be... And that is Little Paige Buggs, who gets her 3rd foul. Baylor player. All right, so first team foul. And, oops. First one for Baylor, and Buggs has to go to the bench now. From the baseline, inbound to Amor. She will throw it out for Sumiel. Oh my goodness. Foul number 2 for Baylor is now the 3rd on Walker. Is she going to have to come out? This is a problem for Baylor. This is a big problem for Baylor. All right. Here's, oh, she's staying in. And she's working Amor as well. Gets a little bit of a pick on the side. We'll throw it back. Get the exchange again. And another foul in the lane as Strap was going for it. The shot does not count, but holy crap, that is just in a quick sequence, 3 fouls already, and we are barely into the 3rd. Meanwhile, the Thunder have taken out their starters, and this one takes them to the line as well, so... And around the rim, up, down, all around, take you to the J. Smithtown. Just like that, with a 3-point play, the Hokies are back in it. Off the rebound, Amor will rush around the court, step back, still getting closely watched. They're not going to give her an opportunity to break things open. Now remember, she is an assists leader, not really a scoring leader, an assists leader. So Somiel tries from just beyond the foul line. There's a little too much on it. And she goes back quickly to defend underneath the basket. Baylor doing passy around the world. Lose from... Oh, I don't know where they drew the foul, but maybe they'll show it on the replay. But Hokies got the first one of the half. Yes, I know, Angie. Remember, you're going to interrupt my work. I have to put your face on camera. That's the moneymaker. All right, Strack is now up to her 3rd foul. Not sure if she's going to stay in or not. Uh-oh. We have a timeout on the floor for something, while Angie is sneezing all over my hand like the gross little baby she is. Oh, there is some major discussions going on the sideline. The Hokies' heavy crowd is getting loud and starting to chant. I don't know what, but whew. Hopefully we'll get an actual explanation because, yeah, not a clue. But apparently first, the Hokies coach went over to the table to ask them something, and then the Baylor coach got all fired up. But who the hell knows? All right, back to the score sheets we go. And thank goodness Alabama is handling its business somewhat against Grand Canyon. All right, it's not a complete slaughter of Northwestern. They made up to 27 points to UConn's 51. Texas A&M and Houston are tied in the first half, 13 apiece. They are halfway through the first. Final was 72-64 for Clemson and Baylor. Oh boy. Off to the Sweet 16 they go, along with Purdue, Marquette, and Duke. All right, any other updates in the women's scores? Well, they don't show when any of these happened, so I'm just assuming they were all from yesterday or today or day before. Who the hell knows? So far, nothing really too shocking to report, except apparently Duke somehow overthrowing Ohio State in the women's tournament. So, yeah. There's been some bad offense in the tournament so far. Yeah. I'll take your word for it, Justin. Okay, Baylor got upset because they wanted to confirm who the call was on. Okay. Yeah, nobody had requested a challenge or anything. They just confirmed it on their own. Damn, first shot gets made by Felder, who is apparently a transfer from Ohio. They make that very clear. And the second one. A rare 2 shots in a row made from the line for Baylor. That's not meant to be, facetious or a cutting remark, just that the Bears have had a lot of difficulty shooting from the free throw line tonight. All right, Eck working the baseline, walking the tightrope. Amor has it back up top. She is being guarded by, is that Edwards? And over everybody and in. All right, Walker tries to get his side, but it's off the iron. And I think that was King on the rebound. King will bring it down to court, hand it off to Eck. Who comes around to the near side. Walker coming down to meet Amor at the baseline. Sumil provides a couple of blocks as Amor follows around and some nifty dribbling underneath. Meanwhile, great contact, does draw the foul. And Strack does get another opportunity. Let's catch this up. Baylor now has 4 fouls to Virginia Tech's 1. Let me see if they're... Holy crap, Strack is a freshman. Oh, wow. They got a nice diamond in the rough. She's been able to make some good plays from the inside, and she has also they got both those shots, and now they're tied again. Although this is usually when Baylor's drains some kind of quick 3 or cuts to the inside very fast, getting the one and taking a real hard fall, she is still face down on the court. Oh boy. Okay. It doesn't look like she's Doesn't look like she's broken anything, just was a hard fall. That's Fauntleroy who's going to be going to the line. Can't tell, but they did get the 2. And completes a rare 3-point play for Baylor so far today. Let me see if anything. Yeah, we can actually check off a call is under review for that little break we had. Meanwhile, is able to get the ball off her own miss. And yeah, I thought that was over and back because nobody. What? Yeah, it was a deflection. And you're not allowed to say that on TV. The crowd is officially chanting bullshit. And they officially call it a jump ball. Virginia Tech does have the possession arrow, but God, like the Baylor coach is like 3 inches away from getting a technical. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh no, she's gone over with a playboard to try to draw something out for visual help. Oh, why are you bringing props to your argument with the referee? That's only making the situation worse if you bring props. We have had a fast break. We haven't had to see what they did. But I'm keeping my eyes out, Logan. I'm keeping my eyes out. Meantime, let's check those box scores. Has anybody reached double-double status yet? Not quite. As of right now, the closest person who actually has doesn't have much to do is Edward, coming off the bench for Baylor, has 7 points and 6 rebounds on the game so far. So she doesn't have much to do if she wants to get that double-double. And yeah, Andrews as well for Baylor has 14 points, but 3 rebounds, 2 assists still. Oh, man. What a night, what a night. And I am amazed that I'm still somewhat coherent for it. I'm going to pass right out after this. The length of this day has suddenly hit me, folks, and oh, I need to fall over very badly. Yeah, we're definitely not that far along in the game. I'll start from there and correct as we go. Check the bingo list to see if anything else we can check off. No technicals yet. We haven't had a technical yet. We haven't had any reviews for a flagrant either. I know there are a couple people on Baylor who have, 3 fouls. Yeah, and there's a couple people for the Hokies who also have 3 fouls. So, it is very possible that we will get a foul out during this game. All right, we finally returned 6:09, and on this inbound from the baseline, Baylor has come to pressure, so they get a quick throw out to Amor. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it like that. Meanwhile, Eck drains the baseline three. Meanwhile, Eck gets the foul. Damn. Virginia Tech now up to 3 fouls to Baylor's 4. We're at 5:47 to go. Will be an inbound on the near side. And it looks like that's Fauntleroy who's going to do the inbound to Edwards. Amor following her on defense. They try to charge in, but nothing doing. Edwards will provide a block for... Oh, big collision. Amor draws that one. And I think that's going to bring Baylor to the line. It's only her first foul, but Walker is one of the people I think who has 3 fouls for Baylor. Now gets some unimpeded shots. And another one doesn't fall. She's also an 80% free throw shooter as well. So, yeah, the whole team, 7 for 14 tonight from the line. At least she got the second one. At least there's that. All right, Walker guarding Amor, threw a handoff and a return. King will get a look at a three-pointer off the iron and rebound by a racing Baylor. Walker trying to speed into the lane again. She'll get another foul on Amor. And now, congratulations, Baylor has gotten the bonus in the first half. Mark it off on your card. The second half. Time moves in a certain direction. So that is officially home team got the bonus, even though it's overwhelmingly feel like a Hokies home game. I wonder why, he says, looking at the floor. And a 3 by Eck bounces pinball down and in. We're tied again. Oh, folks. Another miss by Baylor. Gets them quickly across the line. Amor dribbling like mad. Walker catches up to her. They want to do as much to contain her now. She'll try for a 3 and nearly contested, but Baylor finally getting it, racing up the floor. Walker trying to get past. Amor has to let up because she doesn't want another one to take her out of the game. And meanwhile, Amor tries another 3. While Eck guarding Walker very well on the inside, she has to throw back out to Andrews, who drives the lane. All right. Eck receiving the pass, getting a little block from King, guarded by Fauntleroy at the baseline, back around to King at the top. Get thrown out to Eck, who will pull up from mid-range. Easy 2. Officially 3:15 to go as Andrews tries to drive in from backwards and underneath, nowhere close to falling. Rebound grabbed by Rose Michaud. And a timeout is called by the Hokies. Down to 3:02 here in the third quarter. Hey, the game is as close as it's ever been. I don't think we've had anything more than a, 6-point lead maybe? Maybe 10, but there has not been like an obvious favorite so far. Honestly, it's easier for me to keep track of, to just designate home team, away team based by how I do it on the screen, because I discovered how many Hokie supporters were in the audience when the broadcast finally went live, and I was like, oh, this is going to be confusing. So, yeah. But rest assured, I am fully confident that Baylor can pick up one more foul before the end of the third quarter. If you get a foul out, you call. All right. Odds are good, man. Odds are good. Amore getting trailed by Walker. Again, some tight defense. Michaud trying to get open. She'll hand it off to Eck, who gets into a double team. And a great job by Wenzel getting free to help her out. And a couple blocks. And then we get a shot clock violation. Oof. Wow. All right, easy inbound now for Walker. Cheers coming up again from the faithful, who have been overwhelming in the numbers. Another drawn foul. Yeah, if we hadn't been able to check off the crowd hates the call before, yeah, they definitely hate that one. Yeah, big drag of the foot from number 4 on that. However, once again, Baylor's struggles at the foul line. They are just keeping this game much closer than it should be. 10 for 18 tonight. That's 10 for 19. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my plan is to probably sleep too. It's been a day. All right, Wenzel working the outside. I think that was Michaud. And a wide open lane for Rose Michaud. Walker gets the handoff from Giedelbeck. Everybody keeping their eye, not wanting to let her free. But the layup does not fall. Rose Michaud on the rebound. Will throw it forward to King. All right, Wenzel now holding it. Waiting for support from Eck. Will instead choose to drive. And draws a foul as she does. So, yeah. We now have the away team getting the bonus in the second half. So everybody's gotten the bonus in both halves. Andrews coming in for Fauntleroy on Baylor's side. Wenzel will be going to the line. We're officially tied right now. And we cannot take the lead. Oh, come on. And there we go. First lead of the night for Virginia Tech. Walker and company hoping to erase that rather quickly. Oh, there are followers in there after all. Walker gets some separation, but cannot get it off the backboard, and some good cleanup by Fauntleroy underneath to get them the lead back. We're now at 50-49. We finally made it there. Off-target pass. Just an awful, ugly giveaway for the Hokies right there. Damn. That's unfortunate. Honestly, the announcers are great. Like, they are doing enough. And meanwhile, Bears lose a dribble out of bounds. Wow. Yeah, announcers are great. Honestly, they're informative without being in-jokey and, give a good sense of perspective without having to stretch for things. And occasionally they're dorky as hell, but, whatever. They're enjoying themselves. Amor gets the crossover, and it doesn't fall! And then a foul on the Hokies on the rebound. That is an awful miss. An awful miss. Oh, man. That is now the fourth foul for Rose Michaud. All right. And finally, some steady hands at the foul line for Baylor. Walker makes her first shot. And the second. All right, it'll be Amor who brings it out again, once again directing traffic. Walker looking for an opportunity to try to steal that ball away. Avoids the room by Eck, and then just sells one direction, goes quite another, and a three-pointer drained from the baseline. Meanwhile, Walker responds with her own desperation heave halfway between the arc and the half-court line. Silences the crowd right up. Holy shit. Some great passing. Wenz will get the baseline three, and then just as quickly, Walker gets the desperation heave, and oof. Crowd falls silent again. Yeah, what a shot. Oh. Oh, we've definitely had some player is angry many a times for some of the calls in this game. Holy crap. Oh, Mr. Howell, I have been doing well. I am on my second stream today. I am taking in some women's college basketball. Baylor, I'm sorry, I got the score wrong. Baylor is winning by 3, but they should be winning by a lot more because they're missing half their foul shots, and it's exciting, but it's also kind of upsetting. But other than that, doing good. Looking forward to going to bed because, 2 streams in one day, I almost never do that. What's been going on? Well, we're still here. I'm just cruising along on a constant on a constant mission to get people to unsubscribe from the channel like usual. Uh, and quite honestly, enjoying the fact that I'm back in March Madness because I didn't feel like I got to take full advantage of it last year, and this year, absolutely. Hope things have been treating you well. And it's okay if you haven't been back in a while, man. Sometimes life happens. You gotta go concentrate on other things, you know. Oh goodness, that is a long time ago. Mm, yeah, I'm always curious about how much of a bump those raids actually get, because for as many names as I see flying by in those raids, I rarely see many of them show up to the streams after. So I don't know. It's just a thought I have sometimes, but I also know that it is rare for a YouTube channel to be a centerpiece for anybody's life, much less a small one like mine, you know. And it can be rough to have to remind myself of that perspective, but that's the way things are. Meanwhile, Baylor trying to get a little daring, going for a couple steals on this early possession here in the fourth quarter. And another foul. Another foul on who else? The damn Baylor. All right. Whenever you be back, man. Strack is back in. And Andrews is able to knock that one out of bounds. All right. King to Wenzel, who will throw it back up to Eck. Then we have another shot clock violation possibility. Unfortunately, from inside the paint, they cannot get that off. Walker once again, and she is amped. Gain the points through contact. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh, you're up in a rare 3-point play for Baylor. I am, for as electric as Baylor may feel right now, on the basis of this game, am not optimistic about their chances to go far in the tournament. And meanwhile, Eck buries another 3 from the baseline. All right. They're going to try loft in, and they do to Fauntleroy. Nice loft from Andrews to get her inside. And once again, it's Amore guarded by Edwards, as she has frequently been all night. And a complete miscue. Somebody was supposed to be underneath, and it's an easy turnover. Meanwhile, Andrews will take it all the way. And it got 1 for Baylor. Ouch. Yeah. Well, it's okay, Justin. I only kind of recently committed that to memory, and I think this system only also recently came in. I think when also was along with the change of the quarter system, or how long the quarters were. I know they've done a few rule adjustments in that vicinity recently, so we're down to 7:38, and Andrews' three goes short. Here comes Amore. Walker coming up to meet her again. Eck goes up to the top of the arc, providing a little bit of an obstacle. Inside to Strack, and underhanded, left-handed. And a travel on Baylor, and the people are going crazy again. Let's check out this Houston game. Why is it... Wait. Do I need to up... What? Wait a minute. No, that score is current. 34-33. They're only leading by 1. Wow. We haven't had to see what they did yet. Not quite yet. All right, another quick handoff for Amore. Doesn't lose Walker. They'll try another 3 for King. And they do a good job boxing out all of the Hokies for the rebound. Blackwell is able to secure it. We'll get it to Walker, who races down. Cannot find the purchase, but the follow-up does get it. And that is Bugs, who's finally coming in, even with the foul trouble. Here is Eck, who gets to Samil, inside to Strack, and it's a rare miss. Blackwell, meanwhile, has fallen over. It's hopefully going to catch up. There she is. And Amore looking down Walker, who throws it outside to Andrews, who finds a clear lane just in a wall of arms. Big block. Right back into Strack. And a foul gets called. And it is not charging, I don't think. Texas A&M is a dangerous team. I will take your word for it, Justin. I gotcha. I gotcha, Hal. I gotcha. My bracket is thoroughly busted, so at this point, so I'm just enjoying this without any obligations about being some kind of fake clairvoyant. Shot number 1 lands for Strack. Shot number 2 does not. Blackwell on the rebound for the Bears. She'll throw it to Walker, who will decide to charge and challenge from mid-range. Nothing but net. We're down to 5:37 now to go in the fourth quarter. And Hokies are going to have to not only get more like that one from Eck, but also stop Baylor, and I'm not so sure that they can. Walker has been able to score seemingly at will in this second half. So what is she going to do here? We're down to 10 seconds on the clock. They will let Andrews open up, and they get the rebound anyway. And they challenge them on the other side. Cannot get it down low. And they get another jump ball. However, Baylor has the possession arrow. So down to 4:48. All right. I'm going to just put this officially at 4:48 for my own somewhat sanity. And see if there's anything that I can mark off. All right, Walker and Andrews are getting close to 20 points each for the Baylor Bears, but still pretty far off from a double-double territory. Fauntleroy is getting closer now. 9 rebounds, 9 points for her. So she's right on the edge. Strack now up to 16.6 rebounds. And Eck has now 19 points with 6 rebounds. Only other person who's really kind of up there and close, that's Amor with her own 12 points and 6 assists. So we've got still got a couple chances to get that double-double spot, but right now, Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a recent addition as well, but I am a Washington Caps fan. I grew up in the Maryland, Virginia, D.C. area, and yeah, and yes, I was very, very relieved and very proud when they won the cup, especially for Ovi. Oh wow, that when you put it like that, Justin. You know, that is a level of pettiness you can only get away with if you're well, the NCAA apparently. Okay. I wish I could stay up for Iowa State Stanford. That actually sounds like fun, but thoughts on the discussions of moving Caps and the Wizards to VA? Well, since the bill died and an attorney in D.C. is saying that they can actually keep the team there because of a bond that the crew got a couple of years ago for improvements, and a condition of that is them staying through 2047. So unless I'm misconstruing that in some way, yeah, it's not going to happen for a good while. Yeah. Yeah. I look at it this way, though, True North. Like, uh, missed by Amor as she tried again to drive in. For years, you would never see anybody hanging up Loyola signs or really wearing their Loyola colors once they left school. But then they had that miracle run to the Final Four, and suddenly they were popping up all the time in Chicago. And I know, success breeds fandom and all that, but just as Andy Warhol said, in the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes, At a certain point, every team will either be great or have their brush with greatness in some way. Great job into Blackwell, and she manages to muscle her way underneath. And a hook and hold by Asia Blackwell. It's an offensive foul now. Oh. Yeah. She now has her 4th foul. So Asia Blackwell could foul out for Baylor. Yeah. Meanwhile, King bouncing all over from the layup underneath, backwards over her own head. Walker throwing it around. We now have Andrews drives her way in, throws it back out to Walker, steps back to the three, looking for the pick. Will instead have to choke a couple of defenders for a mid-range shot that gets sunk. 68-64, under 3 minutes to go. MKI. And now we have another foul on the Hokies. Probably going to be a throw-in foul because it was two people diving for a ball, but yeah. The Hokies, they are not doing much. Well, it seems like they're doing everything they can, but Baylor is just too much for them right now. Gardner Minshew, you are too pure for this world. And once again, it is Walker, but her shake and bake does not help this time. Really, the Senators won. Good for them. All right. Amor now draws Blackwell. Is she going to try to challenge her? No, that would be a pretty intelligent play. So she instead steps out for the three, and it's easy rebound. Blackwell, a hell of a play drawn up to get the speedy point, but it doesn't fall. So now it's a timeout for Virginia Tech. They only have 2 left. Baylor still has all 4 of theirs, so this is going to this could still get very, very drawn out if Virginia Tech takes the lead. Want to take the wild card spot we're trying to hand you on a silver platter? Honestly, Luke, I'm good without it. We don't need it. I'm fine with, maybe going into the offseason with a few strong victories and some good pieces to build on. But yeah, I don't want to have to wash the taste of a playoff series loss out of my mouth. Five to 3, winning over the Oilers at home. Well, at least Virginia Tech has the possession arrow, so they know that they could strategically make a jump ball challenge at some point. And there's Kitley, who got a torn ACL on her phone at the moment, so give her a moment to have a life, Close pass to Strack. Back to Eck. To Strack. Handed off to Amor. And it's a banked-in 3. Ugly shots still count, folks. This would be the moment for the Bears to, get in. But Blackwell misses the 2. Meanwhile, a timeout gets called by Baylor. Honestly, Luke, neither did I. I expected us falling to at least 3 or 4 spots back, but yeah, here we are. And I'm not attributing it to, any great improvement on our part. I think we've just been very, very fortunate not only on how some games have turned out, but also on how some players have started to contribute. All right. The roar is coming up again. Lots of people standing up here. Even the Baylor crowd is, but I think we know who is winning the noise battle right now. They'll force Walker deep out. She's being guarded by King right now. Blackwell provides the pick, and she'll pull up at the baseline once again. I'm hoping that they get more than Walker into this thing because they kind of need it. Smeal will have it now at the top of the arc. She's being guarded closely, and it gets knocked away from her. Bad news now for the Hokies. They need to pressure and force them into some action, and Baylor will salvage with another timeout. Yeah, this is not looking good for Virginia Tech. Not at all. Meanwhile, Hurricanes beat the Leafs 2-1. All right. I'll get to look forward to a good Steve Dangle video tomorrow. And meanwhile, oh, yeah. Monty says goodbye too. All right. Under a minute to go, and she's going to. They're going to make her try to do something with it. Walker misses it, however. And Virginia Tech will call one of its last two timeouts. There's very little that makes Angie happy anymore, True North. Fans are singing. Hokies coach is drawing something up on the sidelines that will hopefully make this very nervous-looking chicken man in the audience at ease. Meanwhile, Sabres are leading the Flames 1-0. Canadians over the Kraken 4-0 at the first intermission. Everybody is nervous because this is a very big possession right here. They can only really tie, and like I said, Baylor can score at will. All right, they're making sure the clock is correct. This will be an inbound. Oh, please don't just take a three. It'll be an inbound to King. They're trying to force them into a three. Yeah, they're trying to force them into a three. And a give and go. Amor will not get a second attempt by Stark. Is in. Only 20.4 seconds to go, but there is a timeout by Baylor. Oh, man. Pacers-Lakers is about to start soon. Wolves beat the Warriors 114-110, and the Hokies, I'm not sure how they handle this because I don't know if they can play the defense necessary to get something done in this last 20 and a half seconds. Oh my goodness. They have 3 fouls to give, but they can't bear to commit fouls. They gotta get the turnover. I mean, I guess if that leads to them being aggressive and take the fouls, I guess I understand, but yeah, this is Walker. Yep. They got her on the inbound. Folks, that is going to do it. All right. Is there anything else we can check off as far as this goes? No, see what they did. No technical difficulties. No technical fouls either. But for the record, what we have checked off tonight is fast break, 3-point play, coach is angry, player is angry, home crowd hates the call, ugly shots still count, off balance, what I do, into the cheerleaders press crowd, calling the shot as a substitute for a failure of shot clock violation. All the bonus stuff about first half, second half, home team, away team. They called traveling an actual jump ball. Both free throws missed. Former players watching the game. And that's all we got. Yep. You know, get pumped all you want, Baylor, but with your awful free throw shooting, I do not trust you to get much further into this tournament. Oh no, are we actually going? Yeah, we're going to get we're getting a review for if this was a hostile act. So mark that off on your cards. They couldn't just let this go. It's going to get dragged out. Damn. It is a very long discussion going on as well. All right, it is simply a confirmed personal foul. All right. This shot will make it a 2-possession game. All right. Baylor 13 for 22 on free throws tonight. They've done better in the second half, and they do it again there. And now we have another timeout. This game will go forever. God, Pacers Lakers is going to be done through the first quarter by the time this finishes. Yeah. All right. All right, come on, Hokies. You better make this next 5 minutes worth it. Come on. You know what? The thing I wanted for the corner spots didn't happen. Meanwhile, Amor nails a 3. And Baylor takes the timeout. And the crowd is alive again. They got a 3-second play for a 3-pointer by Amor, and Sandstorm is playing, and we're all doomed. Oh, good. At least we can also account for a victory that Grand Canyon has been eliminated from the tournament by Alabama. I know it sucks to give Alabama credit for anything, but at least we can say thank you for that. All right. We have a potential foul out situation. Number 22, Kayla King, has 4 fouls. 15.5 is left on the clock right now. It's going to be a side inbound. And here comes Walker. All she has to do is... yeah, she runs off a couple seconds down to 12.4. And now Virginia Tech, next foul, they automatically shoot 2. They need to steal on this one, and I'm not sure they can. And they'll throw it again to Walker, and she is just running away. Nobody can catch her. And she got hit real hard on that collision. Yeah, this is... we've got 5.9 to go. Baylor with the 1-point lead. No matter what, this is going to be a 1-possession game. And there we go. Kayla King has fouled out. Mark it off on your cards. All right. An actual jump ball call is under review. Luke got bingo, man. Luke has bingo in the first column. First shot is made from the line for Walker. They seem to have gotten over their shooting troubles. And both shots have been made. They can only tie this game. And Amor will try to keep them alive. And a floor foul on Baylor. They have... oh my God, they had fouls to give. It is 0.8 seconds left. This isn't happening. This is not happening. Well, and we get another delay as they look at the clock and make sure that the right amount of time is on it. She is, and the coach is angry again because essentially it's a timeout. A miracle in Monty's name. That is not a miracle we need right now. Right now, we're pushing Iowa State versus Stanford to ESPN News. And there's Walker getting her fourth foul. .3 seconds officially on the clock. This is whoever gets it will go, but will anybody be able to go? So far, Baylor doing a great job, and she cannot get it over her shoulder. And Baylor celebrates a win that, let's be honest, they almost gave away. Young ladies, talk your smack now, because unless you play better than that, it's going to be the last smack you're going to be talking for the NCAA tournament. Yeah, we get no miracle. And Baylor Bears nearly give the game away. They are finally back in the Sweet 16 for the women's tournament. Officially, we do have a double-double for Carly Strack for the Hokies. Reached 10 rebounds, 18 points, so we can mark off a double-double there. But nobody ended up with a triple-double. Meanwhile, the USC versus Kansas on Monday. And of course, they got to get the good shot of Kitney's face, being over on the sidelines, unable to, play for her team. Good job selling the drama, ESPN. Well, we made it. Got through our second stream. I do not know how, but I did, and I am so excited to just fall asleep. But everyone, thank you for stopping by for both streams today, for playing bingo, for, however long you stayed, whenever you showed up. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow for another stupid streaming show. The music playlist is going to be, it's going to be a time. This is Jim B on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you very much for listening. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.